Hey, what's up guys? Nathan here with a new video, and it's going to be over top gameplay of something you haven't seen me play before. But today I'm here with two of my very close friends, one of them being himself, TheStoneyProspector.
What's up, y'all?
And the other being the Mr. Corey Downing.
Hey.
And today we have a story for you, so take it away, TheStoneyProspector.
Alright, okay. Before I get into this story, quick PDSA, I'm gonna be like your fucking parents. I swear a lot, get ready for that too.
That's where I get mine from.
It's not my message. I do not condone the use of drugs, whether it be legal or illegal. Actually, I don't condone the use of any substances. So if you go out and you smoke weed or you fucking snort a line of coke or some shit like that, don't be going, oh, I watched this video and it was their fault. No, don't be stupid. Don't do drugs. So now getting into this actual story, this was my third time. I think it was my third time doing edibles, and it was just crazy because I didn't remember most of the day, and the only really things that I can remember is because Nathan pushed it into my mind by having to tell me over and over again, and the memories finally came back.
Many a times for many days.
So start this off, I was in period 2 and I had these edibles. I think I had like 4 of them and I ate 2 of them, and so that's over like 2 grams worth of fucking weed. And so I fucking ate them. I think I ate some of them in the locker room and some of them just like straight out inside the gym, like with teachers around. That's sketch. Don't do shit like that.
Man, lucky I wasn't even allowed to eat an apple, and you're allowed to have freaking
pot brownies.
Pot brownies that you're allowed to have, to them, sugary sweets that are highly against the gym policy, and I wasn't allowed to eat an apple, which was my lunch at the time.
I don't think any of them saw it though. I think they were in, that little room where all they
the gym office.
Yeah, because there was like 10 minutes left of class and they were just like, you know what, just free time, do whatever you want. So I was like,
yeah, but somebody ratted me out after the bell rang, and it was friggin' Brooke.
Oh, that's true.
And she was like, Nathan was eating an apple, and I was like, trying to make healthy decisions for this class, okay?
Oh, god damn. So, anyways, I eat these fucking edibles, and I go up to my friends, they're like, bro, you fucking smell like pot, like, so bad, like, it wasn't even funny. I started freaking out. I was like, holy fuck, man, I'm gonna get caught. So I fucking ran to the water fountain, started fucking drinking a shit ton of water. Came back, they're like, it's a little better, but we can still smell it. And for like the rest of the time, I was trying to find someone who had gum, and nobody had fucking gum. That was a nightmare.
Half the time people don't even give it out, because then everybody wants it.
That's true, but I was sketching out, man, because apparently my breath smelled like fucking weed, and, in the middle of school, don't really want your fucking breath smelling like weed. Especially
with teachers like Chevy walking around.
True.
Investigating every little sign of indifference.
And so, anyways, the bell rings, and we have third period. And I don't remember much of what happened in this class, just basically due to the fact that I was like just in my own little world for most of it. But I had talked to my teacher before the edibles kicked in, because if you don't know, edibles take around like an hour or so to kick in. And my metabolism is actually pretty fast, so it takes around 40 minutes for me. And yeah, someone just walked in. And so anyways, I'm just sitting there, just waiting. I talked to the teacher, and then I was in the back of the room with my friends during this class. It was science. So, it was a work period that day, so that was really nice because I didn't do any work. I wasn't even capable of working.
I swear that he was on to you that day, though.
Of course he was. He kept talking to me for the rest of that class. Like, the minute that it hit me, he just, wouldn't leave me alone.
And it was specifically you.
And we're talking about the teacher here.
Yeah, the teacher of our science class, which I had with him, but I was in the front of the class.
Yeah.
And I could hear every single thing, and the teacher just kept talking primarily to Prospector here, so.
And I was laughing so hard, and when he wasn't talking to me, I'd just be zoned right out, I wasn't even on planet Earth anymore at that point.
I know, whenever he walked away, it was so quiet back there, except for the few guys that you were sitting with.
Yeah.
Bless your face.
Yeah, bless you, man. Yeah, that was... that was pretty intense. And then, like I said, I don't really remember much more than that besides the teacher just constantly talking to me and like just spacing out. And then after that, we had lunch. I can't even tell you what I did at lunch, man. Like, I can't. I don't remember at all.
I had choir that day, so I wasn't with you.
Yeah, no. And then period 4 came along, and I got to period 4 pretty early. Like, I was one of the first few people in there.
And I'm always nearly late because I usually have choir.
You were early that day, though. And
I was early by about 2 minutes.
And so anyway, I'm sitting at my desk, you know, I'm like all slouched over and whatnot, you know, I'm just chilling. And Nathan here walks in, and I just stare at him. And like, I'm pretty sure I was like trying to let him know, and he just looked at me and he gave me this face, like, the face like, you're so fucked up right now. Like, you're just, how the fuck are you gonna manage to get through this class?
Yeah, like, at first when I walked in, I just looked at him and I was like, why is he staring me down? Did I, like, say something to somebody and they said something that offended him? Am I on his bad side now? And then he just kept looking at me with, like, this half smile smirk, and I was like, he's fucking shy.
And so he comes in, and then we sit down, we're talking. Fuck, I don't remember what we were talking about.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
It was a year ago.
Yeah. And so anyways, we're talking, and the teacher comes in. And like the minute, like I'm talking the very second I saw his nose through the frame of the door, I just sprung like straight back, like perfect 90 degrees angles in my knees. Like I was just straight up like perfect posture, and I like just stared down. I was not talking to him. Like, I wanted to avoid all eye contact. I got so sketched out because in my mind, this teacher, I thought like if he fucking knew, I'd be fucked.
Yeah, coming from a third person perspective, I wasn't fully paying attention to the door or prospector, but I'm kind of like trying to catch up on homework that was assigned the last day. And then I kind of see him, like, the corner of my eye, him move, and all I hear is just, like, from the chair, and I look where he's staring at, so I look behind me, and the teacher walks in, and I just turn to him like, dude, it has started.
And the thing you need to know about edibles is that they can last up to 6 hours. Like, these bitches fucking, like, you're tripping the whole day. Which was why I took it out of school, because I was like, this was back when I was a real fucked up kid, and I was like, you know, I don't give a shit. I just want to, you know, get stoned. Who gives a fuck? Hey, man, I don't get high at school anymore.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't say that you're not fully fucked up.
I guess this morning I did, but whatever. And so, I swear to Christ, he knew too, because
it was so obvious.
He kept coming over to our, like, this teacher, he'd walk around the class and talk to everyone, and he hated me. Like, I fought with him so much. Like, he just didn't like me. And this day, he was being all buddy with me, like, joking around. And
I think at this point, it's a respect for you.
Like, just thinking that this kid came to my class like this.
Yeah, I think that's the day that he kind of developed a respect for you.
Like, this kid has balls. Battery's like, this kid's fucked up, and I just think it's funny how he's acting.
Yeah, this is one of the teachers that are kind of like, if you step out of your place, he'll either be fine with it, or you'll get the freaking ugly stick to the face.
Yeah, he'd lose his shit. And he was just talking to me. Like, he wouldn't go to any other group. He was just talking to me and Nathan.
Same as the science teacher.
And he'd be like, oh, you know all those stupid teacher jokes? I don't have any examples on my mind. But, you know, just the stupid jokes that teachers tell you when they're talking to you. And
real bad, corny ones that you know they thought of the night before.
And all I could do was laugh, like, and it was honest to God laughing. Like, it wasn't the fake, Jesus Christ, kill me. It was legit laughing, like, I fucking don't have an ass anymore because I laughed it off.
For me, it wasn't laughing at the teacher's horrible jokes. It was laughing at his reaction to the horrible jokes and just the entire situation. Because at the time, I didn't really know if the teacher knew about it, but looking back, it was so obvious.
It was. It truly.
Like, even if you walked through the hallways, I swear any teacher would have noticed.
Probably. Well, maybe not in the halls, because in the hallways, you know, I'm pretty much by myself except for period 4 to period 5, because we had the same period 5 too. So
We had 2, 3, 4, 5. Science, drama, English, and Christian ethics. Or it was, yeah, we had the
drama was the semester before.
semester before.
Think about it. We had drama period 3. We had science period 3.
Right, it was the 1 year that I had drama first semester.
I didn't have you in my period 2. I had gym in period 2.
Yeah.
That sem. But so it's period 5 now. Like, we walk down to period 5. Thank God for this teacher. Okay, like, we are 90% sure that this teacher is a stoner. Like, she will leave class for 20 minutes
Every day, same time. 2:45, she would leave the class.
and she'd come back and she'd just eat. Like, that's it. She'd just eat. Like, where the fuck do you go for 20 minutes and then come back and start eating? I knew it was like...
It was anything from a veggie container to a bag of almonds.
And, like, there was one day, this is not part of this story, but there was one day where we were vaping out in the... we weren't even in the vapors pit. We were outside school property, and this teacher came along. She's like, oh, you guys need to go down to Amsterdam. I could see you guys down in Amsterdam. Like, there's lots of vape people there, and, like, weed's legal there. I could see you guys down there. And it was at that moment that it was so obvious that she was a stoner. But that's a little background that you need to know for this class.
Still one of my favorite teachers.
And she sat right behind us. Like, you know how the teacher's desk is usually in front of the class? This teacher's desk was in the back, and then there were 2 rows of desks in front of it.
Oh, I had mine behind the cabinet beside the window.
Yeah. But anyway,
I had the special seat.
We were basically right in front of her. Like, everything we talked about, she could hear. And I just kept going on about how fucking stony baloney I was.
Yes.
Like, just so stony baloney. Oh, those are some nice grapes you got there, Corey.
Here, I'll feed you one.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby.
Okay. So, I'm just talking to Nathan about how stony baloney I am. And then I tried to write out his name. And this is where shit hit the fan. Like, this is where I peaked. Like, this was the top. Like, and this is where it, like, fully kicked in.
The highlight of my grade 10 year.
I tried.
Oh.
I take out a piece of paper and I take out a pencil. It was a work period, and we never do work in that class. And I'm writing out Nathan's name, and I write it out once, and then I start spelling it again. And Nathan tells me that I spell it wrong, and I argue with him that no, I didn't. Finally, I realized that I did, and when I erased it and wrote it again, I did the same thing, and that happened about fucking 4 times.
And if you want to know the way he messed up, he spelt my name Natha, and then each time he would have a 2-minute pause, and then he would start back up. Than. So it was Nathathan, and each time I would argue, and he was like, no, it's the right name.
No,
see?
I got it right.
Nathan. Nathan. Dude, you spelt it twice.
Did I? I think I finally got it right, though, after.
Yeah, after the 3rd try, each time you're like,
an hour later.
oh, and then he'd erase it real
I'm
nonchalant.
pretty sure I did that every single time, though. Oh, I get it now. It makes the same fucking mistake. Oh, god damn.
The first time you erased the whole name, and I was like, why are you erasing the whole thing? Because I fucked up the whole thing. No, you messed up one part of it, dude. You can keep it.
If this story isn't example enough of why you shouldn't do drugs, I don't know what is.
I feel like this is going to be the highlight video of my channel.
Probably.
For very good reason.
But, yeah, so that's the story from my perspective, and I think, Nathan, you got anything else to add about it?
The only thing I have to say, this man's child laugh is the best laugh. It's just like...
You know, when you hear it, you know.
You know that he is just fucked up on so many levels in so many ways, because it's like the...
You can't even recreate it when you're sober. Even I can't. It's.
And one of the best moments was from our entire career in high school, because let's face it, I don't know about you guys, but grade 10 was kind of like my not so great year for quite a few reasons.
Yeah.
But there was a few times Like one day I was just like, dude, it's noticeable, man. And he just looked at me straight faced, head back. No.
Oh, it was the weirdest thing because it was a combination of me trying to say not and me not being able to stop laughing.
Because he was laughing the whole time, and I was like, dude, it's so noticeable.
You got the giggles.
You got the giggles, man.
No.
So that's just an ongoing joke for us. It's just, no.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, listening to this amazing life story.
This is pretty much what school has done to and for us.
All right.
Thank you to the Canadian Catholic high school education system.
Yeah. Thanks to Kari for being here for this.
Yeah, anything you want to say, man? You've been pretty quiet except for feeding me a few grapes.
No. What's your input on this story?
Yeah, what's your input on this story?
How does this story make you feel now?
Being from what's it called?
If you guys
Bystander.
You guys can't see him, but he did the I don't know shoulder shrug, just so you guys know.
Yep.
And there was a lot of laughs from his general vicinity, so he was making fun of us.
Probably making fun of me, probably. Oh well.
Yeah, it's fun to make fun of you.
Well, the Stony Prospector has nothing more to say, y'all, so...
And I guess I'm just going to end the video. So thank you guys for watching. And if you happen to like them more than me, then request them back on the channel and they might show up again in the near, very soon, holy crap, future.
Yeah, let the Stony Prospector know if he's allowed back.
Oh, probably. I feel like it's going to be a lot better with other people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time I'm kind of blah.
Blah.
But anyway. But bye.
Peace.
See ya.
It won't turn off.
Turn off.
I hate when this
Y'all, it's still going.
Dude!
Peace, y'all.
Come on, just stop it.
How many times do I have to say